Hey guys, how are you today? I'm doing alright. It's 8 a.m. and um I just have something on my mind, so this is gonna be like a little rant slash discussion video, and I would love to actually hear your opinions on this. So feel free to share them. Just don't get mean, you know. There's a way to do this maturely. Um I hadn't heard about this personally, but I've been hearing about it through my Facebook, like people talking about it. Apparently, there was a girl who wore her cosplay to school and somebody hurt her or something. Now, like I said, I don't know what's going on personally, but I hear a lot of people going um basically like she deserved it. Like the girl should be suspended, the person who hurt her should be suspended, but she should have expected to get made fun of. She should have expected that was common sense and crap. And honestly, that kind of attitude really pisses me off. Like, really pisses me off. Because when you take that type of an attitude, you're furthering the violence. You're like, oh yeah, it's totally a negative thing to wear cosplay. I don't care if I'm a cosplayer myself. It's totally, like, not a smart idea. Like, number one, you're ruining your costume. And number two, you should expect that a normal person isn't going to appreciate it. But you know what? Fuck you. Alright, let me tell you a story. I was a pretty big nerd, in high school. And even younger, and even now. But like, I didn't know that you shouldn't wear cosplay to school. I used to dress weird to begin with, and then whenever I started cosplaying, hell yeah, I wore it to school. I was afraid at first because my school, very cliquey, very, and if they didn't like you, they'd talk shit about you, they'd make rumors about you, and sometimes they'd beat the shit out of you. Even more common today, they'll beat the shit out of you. But guess what? I wore cosplay to school. I was nervous, and you know what I got? Compliments. That's right. I got complimented. I was terrified, and I got complimented. In a school where you would get beat up, I got complimented. You know what that means? It means that if you take the courage to be yourself, bad shit isn't always gonna happen to you. It's not. I was, like, on good speaking basis with some of the popular people, but not really. I expected them to be like, after this, all bets are off. No. They smiled at me. They were happy that I was myself. And anybody who, like, felt the least bit negative didn't say anything. Like, I got a couple of looks, but, like, nothing mean said. Compliments. And then there's been times that I've worn cosplay out in public. Again, compliments. Because you know what? Maybe if you show a little bit of confidence in yourself, maybe bad things aren't always going to happen. That's what drives me nuts about these people that have this type of negative attitude. You're just furthering the problem. Yeah, maybe I'm an idealist, but you know what? It's better to have some positive people in the world because not everybody needs to treat you like shit for being different. You know what? If you bring that outward, you might actually get people interested. Not mean shit, but people actually interested, being like, oh, what's this that you have on? It looks really interesting. And then you get to talk to them about it. Because I've had that too. Or I'll have people come up to me and talk about my hair. And then I'm able to give them hair advice and, you know, help them. Instead of furthering that negative attitude, oh, she should just keep that, not in public. It should be totally private. It shouldn't be out. Why don't you try to educate people instead of hiding all that shit? Why don't you try to bring some positivity to the notion instead of being considered weird? Why don't you show a little bit of maturity and maybe just a little bit of faith in the human race? Because yeah, there are some shit stains out there, but you know what? There's also a lot of really good people out there that you could be helping and educating instead of furthering this awful attitude that you have. I stood up for that against a friend. I don't know what her reaction is yet because, of course, I posted it in a message, but I don't regret what I said, and if she shows negativity and people around her show negativity about it, good for them. I'm not going to further it. I'm not going to argue. I feel like doing the right thing is trying to educate people and believing that there are some people out there that aren't going to treat you like shit for being who you are. Anyways, that's my thoughts on that. Let me know what you think, and I hope maybe this gave you a little bit of positive stuff instead of negative stuff. There's way too much negativity in the world. Alright, see you later, guys.